I think I brought this one to another meeting.
Yeah, that's a great one.
There's another one with different colors. And the last one I tried a couple of months ago, I wanted to see what would happen if I went real wide. So that's what happened. I think they look better when you can put some defining lines around the edges. I think it just sets it off. But in this case, I just went ahead and did it like that. And the nice thing about this is the paint essentially does it on its own. You just have to give it a little direction, as opposed to what I've been working with lately, and this is tung oil finish, is doing something like this.
Is that added?
That's got shells and minerals.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pass it around.
How do you get the line?
And here's another one that I haven't gotten that far on. But this is a hell of a lot more work.
Yeah. Now, is that inlaid in epoxy?
It's all CA glue.
Oh, that's expensive.
And essentially what if you look around the edge, it's guitar purfling.
Yep.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
That's what it is. And I haven't finished the bottom on that, but I'm just trying to, that's Stephen Hatch's technique.
Yeah.
I have to learn French.
Pass that around if anybody's interested. It's my only copy, so I would like it back. Now with the paint,
Is that about purfling the article?
pardon?
Is that about purfling?
No, it's about doing the,
Oh, this technique?
Inlay.
Okay.
it's
Oh,
about
inlay.
doing this.
Okay.
But the purfling is just to contain it.
Did you do a little, did you buy a tool for that, or did you use a rotary tool? Or?
No, I just cut it out.
No, I meant the you know, the little strip, purfling.
Oh, yeah, you gotta buy it from a
Guitar place?
supply
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Comes in different.
Stuart Matt?
Yeah, actually I got it from a place in California, which seems to be a little cheaper. But they've got it too.
That's all right.
So, the paint, I tried one on a vessel, and if you're gonna try it on a vessel, you've gotta just do each segment at a time and let it dry, because otherwise it's going all over the place. And that's what happened to me with it on here. Get these out of the way. And I'll show you how easy this is.
This is a very fine hardwood called white pine.
When I've done them before, these were finished with tung oil, and the reason I finished it is I just figure if I get paint over the margins, it's easier to clean off.
Yeah.
It's easier to see.
All right.
So here's what it looks like. Get this stuff out of the way.
What does a kit cost for?
Look in the catalog.
Oh.
I've got a marker in at the page.
Oh, okay.
$2,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I s-
so there's two kinds of paint. There's the Prisme in the big jar, and the moon in the little jar. And I don't recommend a paintbrush.
let's go with that.
Here's what I use for brushes.
I don't work.
Main thing is, I need a paper towel.
There,
blue.
roll.
Yeah. You gotta keep the stuff well mixed, and some people claim that it smells bad. I don't want any smell. Oh, I forgot to bring a mixing stick.
Tiny writing in French.
Yeah.
And I've also applied the paint with one of
With the
these.
Squeezers, yeah.
Yes. So,
It doesn't say.
I mean, you can use a brush, but I'll do moon on this. I kind of prefer the Prisme.
You can do Prisme on that.
So is a Prisme more of a glossy type of
Well, this is mostly, you can mix them together.
yeah, I'm sure you can.
Does Prisme
But so
give you
It's
sort of
mostly,
the bubble?
yeah, Prisme tends to, on its own, it just starts doing these
Oh,
crazy things.
All those squiggles.
Yeah, and you just accentuate it.
mhm.
Problem is, I get the caps mixed up.
Yeah.
I think
Those, this is like love potion number 9, huh?
so. It looks like it uses a lot of paint.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, by the time you get all the way around the room, that little bottle will be empty.
Mhm.
but look at it, see what it's doing?
Oh, yeah. It's alive.
Oh.
So sad with Gene Wilder.
I know, yeah. That's very depressing.
So is that a different color now?
Yeah. And just watch it.
That's
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
That's a pretty thick layer.
All
Do
in one
you
pile.
spread it out, Bob?
Yeah,
You do
but I'm just, for demonstration.
drag it
purposes.
around with
Yeah,
with your little stirring stick.
where's my toothpicks?
There. Where do you get the toothpicks?
You gotta order those. You gotta make them from.
Look online.
You gotta turn. Yeah.
Mine started out as bowls, though.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's cool.
Wow.
And how long does that take to dry?
It seems to dry in a couple of hours.
Who likes the
It-
smell of
You know,
the...
it's somewhat dependent upon the ambient temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Keep for it. Oh.
so that's moon paint. And what do I do with the cap? Now, let me just grab some Prisme.
Which one did you say you like better?
I like the other one better,
Prisme.
Prisme.
Comes in bigger jars, that's the best
That's
part.
why you like it, yeah.
Mhm.
This is one of my favorite colors, it's almost gone.
You just order that online, Bob?
From this
Dick Blick.
company.
Blick?
Yeah, Blick's,
Arch right in front of me.
Quadrant stick.
order once and they'll send you 7,000,
Oh, yeah.
announcements.
It's okay, it's a great company.
It is, yeah, and the stuff is cheap. That's where I got the Indie ink from, the Blick,
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff. from
yeah.
Blick.
All those golden spray on acrylics and stuff, they've got a whole bunch of those, and
I use, like, for my dry brush technique, I use golden fluid acrylics, and that's.
Oh, yeah?
where I
That's
get
the way it works?
yeah. definitely need a level surface to be able to do this.
Mm.
Do it around the outside of a bowl or a hollow.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this has too much of a slope even.
No, I think that'd be
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I guess, yeah. Mm.
Hot pink and silvers. Good flames.
Need a little yellow in there.
Okay.
Okay.
That much, I'd want to buy that again.
Hmm. So Bob, do you smoke one before you do this? Or what?
I got gold.
That's why you've got nitrous oxide.
Oh, yeah, that's right, a little head help and nitrous. And we'll throw in a little yellow and a little gold.
Now we understand these dentists. Yeah.
That's how Mike has all those visions.
Yeah.
Has a little help.
Well, soon you'll need the services of my daughter-in-law. She's going into geriatric psychiatry.
Oh my.
Her comment is, I'm going into geriatric psychiatry, David, because you're going to need all the help you can get.
Nice. Yeah, really.
And then you gotta go around it carefully so you get it out to the edges.
Wonder how many wood turners she'll have in her
So
population. Probably a lot.
She goes by referral. Yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
Gold. Pure.
Bob likes this because it's like being back in kindergarten.
And if you do get it up on the finished part, you said it's easy to wipe off.
Yeah, if you put,
oil
if you put finish on there first. Maybe it's easy to get off, I don't know, but I just,
Worst comes to worst, you could sand it
Yeah.
back down.
it seemed like the logical thing to do to put the
Yeah.
finish on.
Bob, those platters, did you put a finish over the paint as well, or?
Well, that's a good question. When I first saw this, it was used in making jewelry,
Yeah.
and they were making these little spaces, and they were, for jewelry, I guess for handling, they were suggesting a clear acrylic, and this one over here was mentioned. I've never tried it.
Put a
That almost,
Like
that's
epoxy.
an epoxy, yeah.
It's an epoxy.
put an acrylic over top of it. That you, oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it's
Ice resin.
I bet you it's an epoxy.
Yeah.
It's got-
It is,
But it must be clear as opposed to, like the West
Yeah.
system is yellowy.
it says-
yeah, it's got an
Yeah.
amber cast.
Yeah, it's got an amber cast to
You
it.
don't get a clear hardener for the West system, then it's almost clear.
It is?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to get that. I keep intending to do that.
Yeah, I know, because I
Or
keep
if you
getting
get the
it.
stuff that's used for.
What's that? Do you remember the number on that one, Chris? Or?
At the core.
I don't remember the number on it, no.
Okay.
Oh, that's.
Has anybody used that Poron self-leveling thick bar stuff? Have you used
I've
that?
never used it,
Because it looks like a pretty sweet product.
yeah.
You gotta get the-
Coffee table.
Yeah, something like this where you have the edge,
Yeah.
you know, you could pour it right around there and it would give you a really nice thick
You
self-level.
just gotta take the bubbles out of it when you put it on, and it bubbles up.
And then
So you gotta hit it with a little hair dryer,
Yep.
yeah.
Uh,
And
Same
then
with
the
the West
edges.
system
You just have to
stuff.
suck.
If you put that on with any thickness at all.
But that's
207.
what he just said. is-
Clear.
Oh, 207?
Here, yeah, heat it up a little bit. and it-
Faraz says 207 for those of you who know. the West
207,
system. 207 Hardner.
Anybody?
one right there. Oh, God.
Yeah, the one that's the UV protection is the one that's
Little
really
tiny
yellow.
one right there, do pop.
And the standard hard, and yeah, I have a
Yeah, it
slow
does wipe
hard
right off,
right
so.
now, one of
I can see why you want at least an eighth of an inch
Extra
width.
swirl.
Yeah.
And that's pretty
It
clear.
seems like if it's too shallow, it just doesn't,
Yeah, doesn't hold in.
it doesn't work.
You don't have enough
But you can see what the,
paint to make the, use up his whole kit.
yeah,
It takes a lot.
Yeah, my God.
And you prefer that paint over the moon?
yeah, I just like it better.
It's just got a little bit of like metallic haze to it.
There's something about
Some
it.
nail polishes that do that.
Are there?
You just get a nail polish like,
They smell worse than that.
oh, I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
There's some carved
Every time my wife does that.
It's kind of neat,
Find
we should
some
put a little
results that go-
thin line of red
What, some
coming
kind of
through.
auto
Yeah,
there.
just do it.
Yeah.
Auto
Good
paint?
try.
Yeah, there's some pretty expensive ones, but
Yeah,
Well, yeah, yeah.
those auto paints.
there's one that changes colors as you look at it.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Oh, no, I'm just using the other side.
Bet you that stuff's expensive. Although these are kind of costly considering it takes a whole.
Yeah.
How much are these?
Well, how narrow,
I didn't see a kid in there.
No.
Yeah, it's
how
not too
narrow
narrow.
groove could you do and still have sort of
What's the
the
other one
effect?
called? One's moon. What's the other one?
Prism.
Prism.
If, you know, if you do
Oh.
a finish, yeah, like that.
Here's a
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
So there'll be.
That's the Fantasy Moon set of 620 ml
On
bottles,
top of the.
Right, I'll
16
bring it up to
The
the,
vertical
yeah,
surface.
For a set?
for a set.
That's not bad.
Well, that's the moon. What's the other one?
For the Prisme one,
Sure.
why does it say
Yeah, I just
each?
want to mix up another color.
Contains 6 bottles for set colors.
Oh, that's
This-
Bic, that's Blick's,
No, but it's
discount.
Yeah, but you get it for $16.76 instead of $7 a bottle.
They gotta be
So it would have been 42.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Buy
to buy.
kits instead of
620 mls. These are
So just pour it?
45.
45 mls.
Mhm.
This is a good deal.
Just leave me a little bit.
So what's the
Yeah,
regular
otherwise
bottle,
it'd be
45?
$42.
There you go.
The regular one's 40,
Now, see what
45?
it's doing on its own?
Well, there's $7 a
So
bottle.
even without it,
45 ounce,
Yeah.
45
Oh.
gets
ml.
that metallic.
45 mls. This
Yeah,
is
but
20
also
mls.
gets
So
the-
these are
You could
small.
take
Yeah,
like
yeah,
two
yeah.
kits and
It's a
get
little,
almost
like,
the same
swirly.
amount,
Yeah.
right? 40 ounces, or
Right.
40 ml.
Probably could work in.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is this
this
the
is-
Prism?
that's, both of them. They're about the same price. For the kits, they're the same price.
Marbles.
Right,
It's
the
nice to
idea
buy
is
the
it's
kit.
got,
I mean,
it's got a
you
couple
start
different
picking which colors you're gonna buy.
colors
Right,
that
you want to see what there is. But then there's
Kids,
all
the
kinds
kids,
of
so they have all the colors?
settle out.
Well, it tells
That's
you,
what causes it.
6
See,
bottles.
there's
For
quite a
set
few.
colors,
Doesn't matter
visit
which mix, it's still gonna settle
dickbook.com.
out.
So
What's
were
in the
these the
set?
kits?
You have to go online.
yeah, I just bought the whole kit, comes with the carrying thing.
But we don't see the, we
What
don't
the
see
colors are. It's
well, the
here.
kit in the catalog, or is that just 6?
No, this came as a, it all comes in that little case.
So it's 12,
Maybe there's
12
more
of one
online.
color.
Yeah,
and
whatever you like.
It
12
says
of
6
the other.
there, yeah.
In this one.
10 of the big ones.
10, oh, 10 of the big ones and 12 of the moons.
Well, here's 10 glossy colors. The Betrayal gift set, that's the glass paint.
Well, see, this one's never been opened and it's kind of hard on the top.
Oh, yeah. If you could use auto paint.
I wonder,
Color stuff.
might be,
Well, that's pretty cool.
I don't know, Giles Gilson, that is in here. He does all the things.
Now,
Did.
when they,
Died.
when they use it for jewelry, are they creating like a little bezel that you pour it into? It has to have like a little bit of a cup. Right?
Yeah, if you look at the catalog, they show some pictures of,
You can find it on YouTube too, which is where I first stumbled on it. And it was in jewelry.
yeah, I like
You
the
could-
effect just on its own, just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let it do its own thing.
Right.
It's a little like a burl.
Yeah, you don't know what it's gonna do.
You-
I mean, consistently
you'll
we'll
get
do
more
the
of a
same thing.
distinct separation of blue like that, if you don't.
oh yeah, if you pull
There
it,
you
you
go.
drag,
I
Yeah.
drag one color into the other.
Right,
well, I mean, even dragging in the same color, you get,
yeah, I mean, see, I created swirls.
yeah. Very cool.
There's something for my grandkids, they would love to do that.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was a potter
I wanna see what happens when you do this.
at Sunapee who was doing the glazes in a squeeze bottle, and he was decorating with a thick glaze and getting a really
I
interesting
wonder what would
pattern.
happen.
You could apply this in a similar way, I would think.
Uh-huh.
You can see why I paused it there. Don't have full width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you great effect.
That's still filming.
So once it's completely dry, you just epoxy over it?
Well, there's nothing over
You
that.
did nothing over this one, right?
Because I wasn't sure that I could get the epoxy clear and not bubble.
How, I wonder if you could use that, I wonder how strong it is when it dries. Again, I'm thinking of you did a bezel and you set it on wax paper or something where you can with epoxy. Did that, could you then peel the wax paper off and have it
Yeah,
somewhat
I don't know.
transparent? I wonder what would happen if you
Have to
put
try
that
it.
in epoxy, that's the color of the epoxy.
Well, that's a good idea, yeah, clear epoxy.
Yeah. Because you do that with Christmas ornaments too, you can just make an epoxy Christmas ornament, you
Yeah.
just need like a cookie cutter like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you add, and you can throw whatever you want in it, if you
Yeah.
throw some of this in it, I wonder what it would do.
Time for some.
Look at that, what's happening there now.
Yeah.
Crackle effect.
Is that the moon or is that?
No, I kind of like just a single color.
Yeah.
Been done a long time. It's
Personally.
really,
Yeah.
It reaches the point you don't know which is which.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a high school chemistry class. It's the guy named Bernie Cozile. As soon as the teacher said, "Don't put that on your skin, it'll color it," he did. Boom.
Teenage.
You're welcome to come in and work with my class anytime you want.
Oh my God, what a job that must be, Chris. At least I got some motivation for being in here.
I enjoy it more than when I was teaching math, I'll admit that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at least they take this as an elective. They want to come here.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Gradually weeding out the ones who see it as a place to go and get a credit for doing nothing. Have you tried taking two colors, mixing them up,
No.
and pouring them and see if they separate on their own?
No, I have not. This is all I got,
Yeah.
the way I've used it. Now, this is mostly moon over
Right.
here, and see how
It
it's
really
formed.
does those beads.
Yep, it's all beaded up.
That's very cool.
Wow,
Wow.
Well done.
well done, Bob.